not just key individuals, are coming into our fold, running into our warm embrace, and sharing our lofty ideas for Nigeria. ADC yesterday, the Governor Autumn of the Benue State. These are people who make the difference. Right now, you cannot count 12 states in Nigeria that we cannot command 25% and above. But above all, and gladdens my heart so much that from my first submission of this fact in Lagos, that out of 18 political parties who filed presidential candidates, more or less it is correct to say that 15 have fallen behind. Out of the 3 left, 2 have misconfigured themselves. They have fallen out of alignment with the dictates of winning elections in Nigeria. By that I mean, why today Tinubu is not the vice president of Nigeria is the same reason he cannot be president. What couldn't happen in 2015 when the then candidate Buhari asked for any nomination whatsoever from Tinubu? Because that configuration has passed. It can no longer work in Nigeria.
What kind of configuration are you talking about?
Showing you know. Don't make me say it.
Please do. I mean, what configuration are you talking about?
Muslim,
because I'm not, I mean,
Muslim tickets cannot work anymore. You've made me say it now. I don't like to speak about tribe or religion. Show.
No, I was not clear about it.
That configuration cannot work anymore. And since you made me say it, I must go back a little then. Give me just 3 minutes to tell you. There is issue of faith on this. The creator of heavens and earth does not make mistakes. This is Federal Republic of Nigeria, as duly filed at the United Nations and registered too. It's not the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, for example, or the Vatican, or Iran, or Libya, or Mauritania. It's Federal Republic, and God didn't make mistake by putting all of us, 250. You find other countries, nearly 100%, one faith, one language, one group. Not the same in Nigeria. 250 at least, and 2 big competing religions. And we say that it's not a mistake from our Creator. Then his verses followed that we must do justice to each other. Then our political history followed afterwards. 79, Obasanjo Shagari, Babangida to Shoneko, Abdul Salam to Obasanjo, Obasanjo to late Malam Umaru, to Jonathan, back to Buhari. This is the 4th DNA of Nigeria. That DNA regulates our body temperature. Without it, our body overheats and we die from that fever. So these 2 political parties have misaligned with the issue of faith and political history of Nigeria. They are simply on the ballot paper. They are not in the ballot box. They are wasting our time. They are, well, it's good they have the money to spend if they get the new Naira notes. They have kept that money for this rainy day. They have the money to spend, so spend it, but that's all they are doing. There's only one political party that is in place, rightly configured, rightly staffed, rightly equipped, rightly, how can I say, energized and motivated for winning 2023 presidential elections. We didn't engage in violence. We suffered it. We didn't engage in abuses. We suffered it. We said the right things. We talked about issues. We can tell you directly what we'll do with subsidy scam. We can tell you what we'll do with exchange scam. And another thing you will see is that when we win, inshallah, we're not coming after Tinubu and Atiku. We're going after the terrorists and the bandits. We're not going after any politician. We're going after the corrupt officials. There's a systematic way we'll do it. We'll stop the corruption, make sure that it's not happening in our own, before you go after anybody. Not the other way around like they did this time around and failed in 2015.
And you're not worried about corruption fighting back when that time comes?
I'm not worried because we'll defeat it. When you fail against corruption, it's because you're corrupt. I'm very, very confident about it. There are two reasons. If you collected too much money and you feel indebted to the extent that the appointments, you have to look the other way and appoint all sorts of characters, again, like it happened, I don't have to tell you there. And if you yourself are corrupt and in need of, Peter Obi doesn't need anything else in this world. I'm too modest to say the same, but I can say about him. He belongs to the club that, what else is he going to get in this world anymore?
You mean it's wealthy enough that he doesn't really...
He is thankful enough. There is nothing you will point to in this world that he hasn't already had it when he was much younger. And he doesn't need any more. What he needs now is, like I always say, stop the killings in Nigeria. That's what I need to.
So is it because people have enough? That's the reason why they don't steal anymore?
Not everybody. Some people, the more they have, the more they steal.
So that's the reason why I asked the question.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you think Peter Obi, if he wins the election, will not engage in any kind of...
No, that is one of the reasons.
Why you think that he will not?
Because he is content, he is satisfied, he has no need for anything. The second reason is that, of course, his records stand for him. As a governor who served for 8 years, did not borrow a penny, left behind 75 billion naira, and has up till today not collected a penny. So add the fact that he's very content, add his records to it. We will fight corruptions, and any corruption that tries to fight us will be sorry. Because we'll defeat it.
I mean, so
remember,
there are people who are working.
I'm the architect of today's due process. What you have as due process, I started it. So anything procurement, I am deeply, deeply in it. I was never, how can I say, able to join the government functions since 2003 and 4, but the initial law for due process, I was on the technical committee when Obi was heading that unit. We will fight corruption, and any corruption that tries to fight back will defeat because of our history,
what about
our record,
civil service problems?
Yes, we will also defeat it.
Are you looking in the direction of the Steve Oronsai report?
Yes, but
you will implement it.
Well, not in totality. There's a lot of good in it. We will take what is good. We're coming with this flair for living wages, and we start from the bottom. I have always said this, that our good friend, the police constable on the road, first thing is to eliminate the need for the police constable on the road to collect 20 or 50 naira on the road. We would actually target how much does a decent 9-to-5 working Nigeria need to make a decent living. And then we will work that way to make sure, even if we don't start from the first month, at least everybody can see logically that in the first 4 years, we are bringing everybody. So your entire family needs are coming from a legitimate source. There is no room for you to calculate corruption in your family budget. That is what we're trying to eliminate.
Wow. Yes. Hello. Good evening once again. This is Africans in Diaspora Online Network. Good to be back. We have just a few days to Nigeria elections. Today is already Tuesday, going over to Wednesday. In fact, just how many days to go? 4 days to go. Are we already? So you'll be hearing the incoming vice president. I mean, the guy is brilliant. The guy is brilliant. He's brilliant. I respect him too. The guy is brilliant, just like he's our incoming president, Peter Obi. So we are good to go. We are really good to go. We are good to go. And as I said, let us get ready. Let us get ready. So many things are happening. So many things are really happening. People are just, they want to be part of this change that's coming to Nigeria. That makes it more interesting. People want to be a part of the change that's going to Nigeria. And in the next 4 days, we are going to make this change. So for me, I'm getting ready, man, to celebrate. I'm going to throw a party here in Switzerland, man, and let's make it groove. Let's make it groove. Let's make it groove, man. So as you watch, please kindly share, kindly like, and kindly follow us on our Facebook page, our Instagram, our Twitter, and also kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel right and on about in 4 channels or so. It's been this is the injury time politics, all right? This is injury time politics. This is really injury time politics, man. So you can see people are pushing. Peter Obi was not okay today. He's in so many places at the same time. Man, that guy is God. Is God bless him, man. Obi is a blessing from God. Is a blessing from God. A blessing from God, man. So something has been happening. Yesterday, ADC endorsed Peter Obi, which is good news, and we are winning. We are winning. We are winning. And yesterday, Otom, the governor of Benue State, publicly declared for Peter Obi, despite the fact that he's contesting on that party. So many things are happening, man, and we are so happy for that. Last time, you can see after the youth, 2 days ago, they declared for Peter Obi. And about 2 months ago, over 2 months ago, the Affinity group, Paradisa and the group declared for Peter Obi. This is a movement. Obasanjo has done it. Ohaneze, Idigbo, Afenifere, the Middle Belt group, they've all done it. They've all done it. All the other statements, they've done it. I think we are waiting for Tinubu and Abubakar to declare their support also for Peter Obi. So the 2 of them are remaining for them to declare. Yeah, they should kindly declare. But this is Nigerian movement. This is what the people want to see. Okay, they want to see a new government, a new Nigeria, and that's what we're coming for. That's why I said I'm going to be doing this. I said I will be doing it twice in a day, but man, can see this now. I can't be able to do it, but definitely, if I can push tomorrow, next tomorrow, or on Friday, I'll definitely do it. Okay, but as I was saying, it's high time we do the right thing. I was so impressed. I'll come back to that here again just for a few minutes. Okay, I have for a few minutes. People in diaspora, I love you guys, man. I saw some Twitter today, man. People they are tripping to Nigeria. I just feel like buying my ticket now and come to Nigeria too. But I don't have PVC, okay? So I cannot do that. Like this I'm doing it. That is, I want to be a part of this change. I want to make I want to make an impact, not just I want to make an impact, a good impact. That's what we are clamoring for. Everybody should make an impact, not. Well, if you can make a small impact, no problem. Let's want to make a great impact. I wish I can. Really, I have my PVC, man. I don't mind tomorrow. Get my ticket and come over. But all the same, I saw some people. Let me just show one screen. Let me see if I can. Yeah, you see this guy. I said somebody. I said you think it's only you. They come back. About 20 of us that wants good governance are currently at the airport coming back by exactly 4 to today. He said to vote His Royal Highness, His Excellency Peter Obi. Nobody has monopoly of traveling to vote. We are taking back Nigeria from evil-minded fellows like you. Wow, 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 wow. So people, they are coming back, man. They're going back to Nigeria. They want to make sure they make their voice They make their PVC count. This is what we are saying. Those people in Nigeria, man, guys, don't sell your vote. Make your vote count. On that day, go to the polling booth. Make sure you are there. Stay there and make it count. This is what we want. We want to make it count. Let's do it and we can do it. Okay? Let's do it and we can just do it. We can do it, man. So that is what I want to say. We can do it and let's make it happen. Okay? Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. And we can do it. Because the Twitter is, it's so people are really commenting. People are like, I got to do it. I have to go to Nigeria and vote. So many things, so many responses. So many responses. So that is how it's supposed to be, man. So let's take our country back. Let's take our country back. We can take it back. Okay, we can take it back. That is what we want to do. We can take it back. We can take it back. So now is the time. Now, this injury time, man. We are pushing. Let's push to the end. Let's make sure we do the right thing. Okay. And Peter Obi today was in Oka also. He was in Oka, so it was in Oka. It was in Oka today. Let me see if I have let me see if I have the video. Let me see. I know I have the video somewhere. That guy is moving, man. He's moving to make sure this is the last push. Everybody, they're all moving. We have to make it count. We just have to make it count. This is the last push, and we are sure we are getting it right, and we'll do it. We are doing it right. Yeah, I think so. Let me just play a part of it. Then I come back to the incoming vice president. The incoming vice president. Then I'll come back to him. I'll call it a day. All right. I'll call it a day. I just have to. Sorry, just a little moment, man. Okay. Yep. So guys, as I was saying, please on that day when you cast your vote, hang around. Make sure the vote is counted. Make sure you know what happened before you leave. Okay, it's important. It's important we do like that so that we make sure we do the right thing. Okay. Let me play this video now. Let me just play it where he was moving, where he was. Let me play it. Okay? Please, So the guy is pushing. Now, people work, man. People work for this is wrong. This is wrong. Let's show the love. It's Nigerian movement, guys. It's our movement. It's not just it's our movement. We have what so this is Nigerian protesting generation. And we saw it from old wagon. Let's make it right. We can make it right. Because we watch So guys, Peter Obi, the head of the first message we have placed some videos of Peter Obi, this is for me to put discussion. I'm continuing from him. We have the time right now. We have just 2 days that you can make up your mind. Okay? let's do the right thing. Let's make it clear. It's important to make it clear. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing.
Whoever contest the election today has been to where I've been. I've gone everywhere in this country. Telling them
the west, maybe the north, maybe the south. So we buy food from some market.
even places nobody have ever been to. Telling them that a new Nigeria is possible.
So I
want to build a new Nigeria.
I think I will stay on the ground.
We will build a new Nigeria. To build a Nigeria where there is security and life and property. We want to build a Nigeria where every Nigerian will proud to say it's a Nigeria. We want to build a Nigeria where we will not say election again. Vote for somebody because it's from the north. After the north, you're hungry, you're jobless, yet you're voting for your phone. After don't vote for anybody because of religion. Because that's what people say. Don't vote for anybody because it is done. It's nobody's done. It's your turn to take back your country.
Every Nigerian is supposed to work with us because we are really the best.
I'm a practical man.
We have everything. Everything.
But please, do not vote for me because I'm a legal man. Do not vote for me because I'm contesting this election. I'm going all over Nigeria. I'm telling Nigerians the reason why I'm contesting is that today in Nigeria, I am the most qualified to be president. I'm the only person who goes promoted to campaign. You know why? Because I'm a trader like you. You're suffering. None of them have ever traded in their life. Not one of them. In the corporate world, I'm the only person who has managed finances. Everywhere, none of them have done that. If they want the education, some of them have PhD, some of them went to this. But today, none of them can claim what I will claim. I'm an administrator of Suka, Lagos University, Oxford University, everyone.
If you are afraid to go to the country, please call to go back home. Tell them
The youth, about you together.
Alright?
You might not know
That
this.
is tough to say right now.
This is the first time in Nigeria, in our party, for the first time in Nigeria, since Nigerian independence, where the party chairman of the party, the presidential candidate, and vice presidential candidate are people born after independence. PDP chairman is 72 years old. APC chairman is 75. We are doing contagion to this spot. The other two are ordered by me by at least 16 years. If you actually read their age, this is what they declare. They are older than me by at least 16 years. We cannot continue that way. We want to vote people of character. People who can boast of their character. Peter Obi,
Yes. All right, guys. That is it. That was Peter Obi today in his campaign. So let's play a little bit of that. Then I call it a day, man. Supposed to be. Let me see where it is. Okay. Let me play it.
Of the people who are moving along with us. We are very lean in our operations, very effective. We make sure that equipment, materials arrive just in time, and we dress everything down to on the need basis. It doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. It doesn't have to cost a country next 3.5 years income because you're running an election. Our budget has been the most reasonable I could see.
Where would you say most of your monies have come from?
From personal resources, from supporters, from groups that believe in our cause. And boy, are they many.
So you have support from also well-meaning Nigerians. And I'd like to also know, when you're talking about fighting corruption, should you discover that some of the people who have supported you heavily need some favor, or are people whose hands have been dirty, stealing public funds, will you look the other way?
It will be very difficult for us to find those people because we have been screening them right from now. We are not greenhorns in Nigerian politics. There are many people whom we have not agreed to meet face to face. We are not in this with strange bedfellows. Like you hear some parties three parties came together and they were formally opposed. Everybody brought resources from. It's not like that. We don't right now have somebody you call a heavy supporter. There are millions of small supporters and there are thousands of mid supporters. Somebody who helps you with what you know maybe is some compromise he made from his personal budget, some sacrifice he can afford to forgo a certain luxury for the sake of Nigeria. We have tens of thousands of such. So I don't see what you are saying happening in the case of Labour Party. Labour Party, like I have said, is that Nigerian party that is for the typical 9-to-5 employee, is for the typical hard earner of legitimate income, businessman, trader, farmer. Labour Party is for the artisan. Labour Party is for the tradesman and for also big, respectable, well-known, established business people. These are us. Labour Party is not for gatekeepers, it's not for influence peddlers, it's not for money launderers. However, if such people were to approach us as a form of repentance, that God will forgive them and they will not do, we'll be quick to remind them, A, that we only accept clean funds in tune with the provisions of the Electoral Act.
Let's wrap up now.
And when they come back to ask for those favors, we will remind them that they have repented. And by the way, this is how we do business in Nigeria now. There is no more pure subsidy scam. Because you are related to Mr. President doesn't mean you go and get FX at the CBN or some loan that they know you will never repay. You were about to ask me if we think we will win this election.
Do you think so?
With all modesty and sense of the fact that power comes from Almighty God, I know so. I know so because out of the three, two are out of the race. They are on the ballot paper. They are not in the ballot box. There's only one political party left that is in tune with Nigerian political history. and Nigerian politics, in fact, and that is Labour Party. You have, well, Peter Obi said, do not vote him because he's Christian or because he's from the Southeast. He said that. And I believe him. I said about the same when I was contesting right from
because,
the
I mean,
Let me tell you.
The people, Mr. Adati, the people that you even say you are going to beat, you're talking about Atiku and Tinubu, right? And the APC and the PDP.
Yes.
Yeah, you think you will beat them.
We
they even say that you cannot even win your polling unit.
Look,
not to talk of your ward or
I like
Kaduna
that.
State.
I like that. Seun, right now is on social media that one day my house was surrounded by DSS. There is nothing that people do not say. Seun, this is what you have to understand.
You have confidence that Kaduna is in the bag for you.
Kaduna is an APC state, but it falls under our category A, which is a simple win. Kaduna is category A in the whole of Northwest.
Which of the states in Nigeria do you think might be difficult for you to win?
Well, Yobe and Farah, of course. Those are two good friends. They are difficult to win.
Lagos, Kano?
By the grace of God, we have won Lagos, irrespective of Tinubu there. I mean, are they going to come out and, do you understand, spread the people who are voting? I was answering your question about winning this election. Seun, it is logical. Many things that have never happened in Nigeria before are happening now with Labour Party. We're the only three party chairman, candidate, vice, born after independence. I'm losing modesty here. He is a correct degree earner, which others cannot show you. I know Kwankwaso says he has a PhD. I don't boast about my PhD or 2 master's degrees. I don't talk about those kind of things.
Now.
So, listen,
yeah, we're out of time now.
Okay, just to answer your question.
Yeah.
2023 presidential elections, by the special grace of Almighty Allah who gives power, is as good as won by Labour Party because of the mistakes others have made.
All right. We have to leave it at that. Thank you so much.
Yes, guys. Yeah. Make up your mind, guys. I'm playing these videos so that you know the people who want to vote in, the people that want to be our president and our VP. These are people, modesty, you know, great guys, man. From the past, from their background, the past, what they've done before, they are good guys. All right. So, guys, let's make it count. Come to the 5th of February. We have just 3 days to go. Please go out there, cast your vote. Those diaspora, as I said before, call people back home, tell them to do the right thing. All right. So, as you watch, please kindly share the video, like it, make comments, and also follow us on our Facebook page, on Instagram, on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. It's important, okay? All right, guys, I gotta go right now, and thank you so much for watching. I know I would like to play this video. I would like to play it to say bye, okay? I'm playing the video right now. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Good night.
We have an election coming up in 2023. Peter Obi is not asking you today vote for Peter Obi. I'm asking you to sit down and scrutinize all those that are offering themselves for election. Put all of us on a scale. Let's know who we are. Let's ask questions who we are. Let's verify who we are. Because Peter Obi is from the East, I will vote for him. Do not vote for me because I'm an Igbo man. Do not vote for anybody because they're from the West. Do not vote for anybody because they're from the North. This is time to vote a human being who have conscience and trust.